Microsoft and Nvidia think that the RTX Spark inside of laptops might change everything forever, and Dell might have built one of the best examples of what this future would look like. This is the new Dell XPS 16 Creator Edition, built around Nvidia's new RTX Spark chip. For those of you who don't know what the RTX Spark is, think Apple Silicon, M1, M2, M3, but designed around local AI and for Windows. Nvidia claims a 20-core CPU and an RTX 5070 laptop class graphics performance, and up to 128 gigabytes of unified memory in a single 140-watt chip, which is a very big promise, especially if the all-day battery life and no performance drop when you unplug it claims are true. Now, after seeing the RTX Spark in action at Computex this year, I have to admit, I am interested, because while most companies seem to be full sending this chip into AI, Dell decided to build a creator laptop around it, and I see why. The creator potential around this chip is nuts. We saw multicam 4K 10-bit videos being edited, live viewport renders in Blender, and massive Unreal Engine scenes being rendered in real time. These are usually the things we see in massive workstations with quadro cards. And honestly, that's exactly what makes me excited about the new Dell XPS 16. The first thing that stands out is the display. Dell put a lot of effort in here. It's Tandem OLED, which means color accuracy, brightness, and contrast should be really good, especially if we base it on the previous experiences we had with the XPS. They also gave us ports, exciting stuff, but where every thin laptop seems hell-bent on removing everything that's not Type-C, Dell remembered that we exist and still use SD cards and HDMI sometimes. Now, as for the build quality, it feels exactly how you'd expect an XPS to feel. The chassis is solid, the keyboard feels fantastic, and the haptic trackpad is something I really appreciate as somebody who daily drives a MacBook. The XPS feels premium. It's not flashy, there's no gimmicks, it's just well thought out. Of course, the real question is going to be performance, and while I can't talk numbers yet, the demos I saw across the RTX Spark exhibition were impressive. Multi-camera, 4K 10-bit editing, local AI agents helping developers debug code, massive Unreal Engine scenes being manipulated in real time, and honestly, decent gaming performance, all on a super thin light laptop. Now, while the sales pitch here is enough power to run AI agents locally while using it like a normal laptop, I think the potential here is massive. Is it the end of the MacBook? Honestly, I don't know yet, but it feels like a real threat for once. Of course, we're still dealing with Windows, so there's plenty that can go wrong and that will go wrong. But Microsoft is apparently redesigning parts of Windows around these new laptops. Even hardware-specific updates are a possibility. And that could make these machines far more important than they look today. We are still early, very early, and this is the same Nvidia who promised 4090 performance on a 5070. But I'm actually optimistic here. For years, laptops have felt like just some product with slightly better specs every generation. This feels different. And yeah, Nvidia is probably overpromising, and maybe the price kills it all. But if the RTX Spark is the future of laptops, the XPS 16 feels like one of the first laptops that's actually ready for it. Dell might have built one of the first machines that actually makes sense here. Not as an AI demo, not as proof of concept, but as a laptop that creators would genuinely want to use every single day. I mean, this thing stands no chance. It can't do 4 streams of 4K 10, but you get the point. This is genuinely something impressive coming. Now, we'll have to wait for August to see what the actual specs are, and I'll cover it on this channel, every single one of the laptops I can find. This was Stefan from Computex covering Computex 2026. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.